girl brat. She go to battle. Melody low to the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at this. That. I go to bed on bed. I got the beam in the flats. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, don't matter. I'm a cave back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they scamming. They know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue. They know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion. They know what that. I got some that's up in the jet and they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, my we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, my we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, any 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now a play fake here on first down. On the move to his left. Going underneath to Blount. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Ohio, flex round.
First down, Kaiser. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards there for number 15. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. On play action, Kaiser. He's going to let one fly for Tate. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Pretty move.
Oh, fucking God. You fucking kidding me? What, he still got a fucking run like that?
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive.
You gotta
in the
make
first
this
quarter.
goddamn
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive.
Nobody knows
first
right fucking
interception
mind
throw.
gonna run that
last
goddamn
one's
so many
better.
first of all. Adrenaline gonna be pumping. They ain't gonna be trying to run their from their goddamn life. God
So good
damn.
starting field position for
Fucking
him
kidding
here
me,
as
man?
they come up
Fucking
first
right
and
runs
10.
like that.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I'm telling you, dude, just going to just slow down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Gotta go.
Something's wrong with this fucking game, man.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
Well, you think 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Blue. Hang on, you see it? Blue.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Obama got negative yardage.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burton. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. On 1st down, they run with Howard. Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20. Even with the good gain, I thought they might accept that one.
Yeah, you thought maybe they'd go with the downs as opposed to the yardage. So if you're taking the yardage now, 2nd and less than 5, that tells me you feel good about how your offense is working.
2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves them in pretty good shape. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
This is Cohen on the toss. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Over the middle, the tight end Shaheen with it. And he's brought down. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Parkey with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Second down, Kaiser.
That's such, oh my freaking crap. You gonna tell me I couldn't jump? I tapped this shit out of the slide.
Pick up of 34 yards. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know, there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, as the Lions are in possession of the football here to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out. Kaiser now.
Oh, come on. Are you freaking kidding me? I was standing right there on the play. Watching the play. I'm looking at the play.
Only
I'm
3
smelling
there
the
on
play.
the pickup, but
the
that's
pass
enough
come
to move
across
the
it.
chains.
Oh, my God. They need to stop cheating me.
Kaiser now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Flex round! Flex round!
On 1st and 10, Kaiser going up top.
Give it to me.
Looking
Like
for Jones, and it's
I'm talking about.
intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
All of a sudden, he can
Just
jump over
down
that goddamn play, but he can't do it all the time.
firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Game don't have to cheat me. I ain't doing nothing wrong. Mind my business.
They'll begin the drive with Howard.
Oh my God, you gonna stumble off of that track.
To get this up to about the 14. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Howard. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Let's go! Sit up! 180!
Cohen fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, Trubisky.
As
he throws there, incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for.
Did he hit me on the
that'll
play?
make it third down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, Trubisky.
That's such,
incomplete.
man.
The contact made the ball roam free and
Man,
brings
come
up
on,
4th
dog.
down.
This game, come on, man.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like
That's how I
that,
lose games.
it tends to create
So
a
they
lot
gonna
of
sit there and tell me,
congestion
"These
in the
dudes
middle of the
drop the
field.
ball
Makes it
on
very
the
hard to
best
slot
you
one
can."
in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Taken at about the 36. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Like that. He's hungry. He just got a contract. He's trying to prove his work. Oh, I know what you about to do, Kent. Halfback Will. Halfback Will.
Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Give me that.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Tackle made by Ziggy Ansah.
All right. You can keep me all you want to, Pimp. I already know the deal. I know you don't like me.
Hurry!
I already know you don't. I know you hate me. Why you making me stutter? Oh, here you come with this crap again.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Tell him. Get caught.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
And they let the dude get a hand on the ball while he's focusing on one guy.
Quandre Diggs there defensively.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Kaiser now on 2nd down.
Oh, he's going to the tight end. Oh, come on. Come on, fat boy. Oh, God.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. He's going to wind up and air it out. Well, this is taken in. It's
look at that. They let him have that catch on contact, though.
Couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Oh, I thought they let him catch that ball.
Incomplete.
Oh, that's bullshit.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
Stomped on it and threw my
Cohen is deep for the Bears.
And
this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
It's one of them things, you know, you just like, let it happen, you know what I mean? Let it happen. Let it happening. Oh, really? Up now.
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Pressure comes and Trubisky goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I'll be upset what's about to happen. Please don't.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
I threw the ball a long time ago. I threw the ball as soon as I got to the stop. I threw the ball a long time ago. Soon as I started. So fucking stupid, man.
We're going to get another timeout
that long to throw the ball. I was double tapping the button.
And talk over what to
I'm looking
do
right at him
next.
come off the
Here's
block.
Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taking on the midfield logo. 42-yard punt, 6
I'm double
on the
tapping the ball to
return.
throw the ball.
And the
Anytime I
Lions
can
will
even
have
throw the ball.
excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
I don't care if I threw a wobbly
The
duck
second
ball.
quarter score from
I was touching the
Cincinnati.
break.
You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Kaiser on 1st down. Ebron with it over the middle.
They let him
A
have
very
catch.
solid gain of 27. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred. Still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Kaiser now to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio!
From the gun, Kaiser. Now he's forced out right. And
Come on.
Score! Touchdown, Lions!
Fucking God, dude.
Deshaun Kaiser as the first half is winding down. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game
like
here as the kicks away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They try again with Cohen. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now Howard. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They go with Howard again, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On third down, it's Howard, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So forget the 3 and out. The penalty makes this 1st and 10. Trubisky with the give to Howard. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
A give to Howard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And his guys
that's
will
my point.
take over.
This dude made the same similar pass right in front of me, and I was
line.
still right up and do the same shit.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
Don't tell me
No,
I
I've
can't
heard
get the
stories
ball.
about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They start on the ground here with Blunt. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Again, here's Blunt.
You still tackle? All you gotta do is
He'll go
tackle.
down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now Blunt. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Here's Kaiser. Dancing to his left. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The same shit on the left, but you want to tell me I'm saying the inconsistency is what I'm talking about. If he's fast enough around the field, why is he not burning? Because he can't. Because he's fucking slow. There you see it.
They'll try to throw here. Kaiser, flush to his right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They'll run it here with Blunt. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. He's going to take a shot for the end. And Ebron's got it. Touchdown, Lions.
It was a gutsy pass, but it should have been broken up.
His third touchdown now on the year.
But my guys
and
can't
the
catch the ball.
Lions are in for 6. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 14-7.
Can't even touch the ball on contact.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
I am.
Hurry, hurry.
Talk to you right now.
Now it's Trubisky. Now this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Bears on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Hurry, hurry. Move, move, move.
On the handoff, this is Howard. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Hit all day.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Trubisky to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Burton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down 2 to 18, and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. After the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Running with Howard. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brendan, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. He's going to get it running right. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The ball placed just outside of the end zone as they come up again on another 3rd and goal. They come out here in the I. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
The ball placed just outside of the end zone as they come up again on another 3rd and goal. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
You see it?
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh my fucking God, man. Come on, man. I gotta get your fucking goddamn mind, dude.
And
the fucking goddamn tight end.
Able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
The drive starts with a handoff to Blount. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And
Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
Flex round! Flex round!
Go ahead. Go ahead and make a minute, Clint.
To throw, Kaiser. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here's Bloom. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
They go play action. Kaiser steps away. A dump off for Abdullah. Still going. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. First down throw for Kaiser. Kaiser hit, and he lost the football. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
That's a big ball, so what?
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Carry for Bloom. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. They'll throw here. Kaiser to the right and complete to Galladay. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Kaiser now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. First down, Abdullah. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Now a give. This is Abdullah. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, man.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And they'll run it here. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
They'll run again with Blown. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to...
Now Trubisky lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and forever. Throwing now is Trubisky. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly.
And no, let me fucking catch the ball over fucking. This dude is 6 foot.
I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They're in a good spot. 2-possession game barely, but a 2-possession game here late. Now they just have to put this game on ice.
Let's face it, right now, they're talking about ball security, taking care of it, not allowing anything crazy to happen, because we've seen nutty things happen down the stretch, but they also have the security of the scoreboard. With that type of a lead, even if something goes haywire, they're still in good shape.
Kaiser here looking to throw it. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Ohio! Ohio!
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in.
Come on, y'all.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. LeGarrette Blunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that.
I
remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. The Bears on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Glover Quinn. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Detroit, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.